don't want peace. I want problems always. Kasongo mbona wewe. Songa libala. Oh yeah. Wetin be this? Kasongo mbona wewe. Mbona wewe. Mobali nangai.
And there will be no escape route. There will be no escape route. Chance, son.
Na nitajaribu sana
How are you?
Ushaiona mchana usiku?
How are you?
God have mercy.
Welcome back to your #1 show on television in the whole wide world. I said it, you said it, Catherine said it, we all said it.
But
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You already know what time it is. It is time for Social Ville, so get ready to release the bad vibes with great laughter as we explore some of the most outrageous moments from the world of social media. Catherine, are you ready?
Yes, but before we go on, how do you dress up to scare people? Like, how do you just wake up in the morning and decide that you want to scare people? Are you not scared that somebody or something that is greater than you will hit you like trailer? How?
I don't know. I mean, it's content now. It's content creation, I mean.
See, is the what do they call these things? The courage and confidence of these people, especially people that do prank. Like, are they not scared that one day somebody will take it personal?
No. The thing is, when you're doing prank in other countries, it's easy. When you're doing in Nigeria, everybody's
in
on
Africa.
Yes, so you have to have backup. So they probably have backup. All right, let's get right into it, right?
Yes.
All right, first off, we have a chat here, and the first question is, you don't sleep? The person replies, says, I slept early at 4:32 a.m. This was 10:27, you don't sleep. And the guy replies, I slept early. And he replies, that's good. And then the next thing is, I'm not happy. And he replies back, he says, most people are not happy this period. And the next thing that comes is that what you would say to me? You wouldn't even ask me what's making me not to be happy.
God will make us all happy, my darling.
Amen.
Because the very moment that you ask that question, what's making you to not be happy? You'll be responsible for that happiness. So, my brother, my sister, you have to find a solution. Because the next thing they'll say is, but you asked, why can't you do something?
Yeah, I mean, these are the times when you ask somebody, how are you? And the person says, I'm not fine. Just continue the conversation. Don't ask, why are you not fine? Because we are all going through it, apparently.
Yes, we are.
Let's check out the next one. Next one says, I'm done with Nigerian movies. 40 years later, and the family dog is still alive. 40 years. Maybe,
please, what's the lifespan for a dog?
Honestly, I can't remember, but
maybe 20 years?
I think it's just a bit above 20. I think they can stay up to 20, but you know, dog years are, are faster than normal human years. But yeah, they can stay long, but no, I don't think they can stay up to 40 years.
No, I don't think so too.
Yeah.
So this is where continuity comes up, and then the producers still need to do research. Because apart from the producers doing research, I've seen a movie where the man came out of his house wearing like a black cap going towards the gate. And when he came out of the gate, the cap had changed to a multicolored cap.
No, that's not even the problem.
So I'm like, what's going on?
There's another one where you see a flashback of maybe 50 years ago. And in that flashback, you are seeing a billboard with telecommunication company. Come on, man. Come on.
Is it where the flashback person is bald-headed? But now, the person has a lot of hair.
All right, let's check out the next one. Next one says, we plenty way landlord go pursue this January. I don't use money, do oble, finish.
Okay, so the solution for you is that oble, go and live in oble. As you don't have money for rent, I use it to do oble. Go and live in oble.
Are you going to blame him? Life comes once. So let him oble now and,
Oh, life comes once. Now you know life comes once, but you know rent also comes once a year. So you have to choose one. Is it the rent or the living life?
Landlord,
or else you'll be homeless.
Understand. Landlord has to understand. Let's check out the next one. And the next one says, I never knew that January could be this difficult until this morning. My neighbor brought his cat and asked me to buy it. I told him I don't have rats in my house. He said, please just buy the cat. I will bring rats later in the evening.
This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Tom and Jerry. Okay, I don't want cats. Is it by force? I don't need rats. I don't need pets. What are your cats?
I mean, if there's anything I'm going to take from January this year, is the fact that it's probably the shortest January in history.
Yes, and fastest.
Like, we just blinked and we're already at the end. I'm so happy about that.
But even as fast as it is, people are still complaining. A lot of people are complaining that even though it was fast, it's still January. January is still January. I'm like, oh God, no matter how fast or anything it is, plan yourself. If you don't plan yourself, whatever will happen, okay?
Well, it wasn't that bad, to be honest. But yeah, let's check out the next one. Next one says, welcome to Twitter. Someone from an unhappy home will respond to you shortly.
Right. On the streets of X, formerly known as Twitter, if you know that you're having a not so good day, do not air your dirty linen there, or else your day will nosedive and get worse.
It's usually how funny where people can just, you know, no bars hold, like everybody just unleash, you know, their inner anger. So I usually feel like they're just angry. You know, when somebody comes at you, usually I feel like, you know, most of the haters or people are people who love something about you, but then they hate it because they can't achieve it. You know, so they come at you with so much gore. But shout out to Nigerians. Nigerians are the only people that nobody in the world, they abuse themselves by themselves. Course. You can insult us, we abuse ourselves, but anybody from outside cannot abuse us. We'll unite to finish you.
That's the end.
But that's about it. I think that does it for us today.
Yes, it does. On
Social View. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap on today's episode of Social View. We will be back after this break.